Good morning and welcome to Car Dealer Live. I'm James Bagger. I'm the founder of Car Dealer Magazine, and today I'm talking to Martin Forbes, who's the president of Cox Automotive International. I've written it down so I'll make sure I get it right. Morning, Martin. Thanks for joining us.
Morning, James. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope you had a great weekend.
Yeah, very good weekend. Thanks. Very busy as always. Lots going on in the motor trade. And we wanted to have a quick chat today. There's been a lot of media coverage at the weekend. We've covered stories today about Cinch launching BCA's new direct-to-consumer website. And I know you've probably had a lot of questions from your customers asking how your company's going to deal with this. So, I mean, perhaps we could just have a little chat about that now.
Yeah, thanks, James. I think, and I appreciate the time. I think it's important for us to probably get our position out regarding some of the media coverage that happened yesterday. And as you can appreciate, I had probably a kind of an onslaught and hive of activity from about 7 o'clock in the morning from incoming emails or phone calls from the industry, be it the franchise dealer network, be it some of the fleet and leasing or even OEMs, to the point of what's our position with regards to our retail activity in the marketplace. And I think it's really fundamentally important to make our position extremely clear. And that is that we have no intentions or plans to move into the retail space. And I fundamentally believe that you need to avoid, or we shouldn't ever be in a position of conflict with our customers. And what we will continue to do is we obviously want to work with our customers. We are a B2B business, and we will continue to grow our B2B services and products to allow and facilitate our customers to navigate the industry and the market, given its challenging times, help them navigate what is becoming more a wholesale digitalized marketplace, but also more importantly for them, really help them to navigate and provide with the tools and the services that they need as they have to embrace the shift to, as you say, to the online digitalized retail environment. And that's our premise, and we will continue to do that.
Martin, I know it's difficult when we're talking about a competitor, but I mean, there will be people watching this who've seen that Cinch have launched and might not understand exactly what the proposition is. From what we understand, they're going to be offering cars direct to sale to consumers from their stock, but also partnering with dealers to offer this stock as well. Now, you run a very, very large business. BCA, obviously, a very large business too. They've grown with We Buy Any Car. They've got they need other propositions. You too have had other propositions in the past, didn't you? I mean, there was the motors offering that you had in the past. Businesses of your size do need to grow, don't they? So why do you think growing in this space is effectively wrong?
Well, look, you're absolutely right. We've all got to grow, and we've got different environments, haven't we? We've got shareholders to actually keep happy. And I understand with BCA's, obviously, when you talk about with Cinch, they've got their position. We're a family-backed business, and that's really fundamentally important to us. It's that family values of how we drive what we need to do to grow, but also, like I said, never to be in a position that our growth needs to come at a cost or a conflict to our customers. And to grow in this space, clearly there's opportunity. Now, there's no doubt there's opportunity. We've seen that. We would have seen the activity recently with Kazoo. We know that, as you've mentioned, Kazam is coming. We've also they know that what's happened here with the move to Shift, and started to think about how they sell their cars through the retail channels online. But let's remember here that we know as an industry, we've probably been slower to the party with regards to other industries when it means to that shift to an online retail space. I don't think anyone can deny that. What I would say is the challenges we faced with COVID this year has accelerated those trends. We knew they were coming, but they have accelerated those trends immensely, I'd say by a good number of years. And look, whether it be the franchise dealer network, whether it be the other car supermarkets as well, everyone has really upped their game in understanding what it takes to be and sell cars in a retail environment and a digital retail environment, and the tools that they need in order to do that. So there is significant growth. And look, we can read the press and great articles and interviews that you've had on your car dealer magazine. But this is something that is probably very tempting to move into because of the activity. But that is not an area that we want to grow. We want to grow our B2B business. You'll even note, James, that when we sold our only consumer brand recently, which was motors.co.uk, because I wanted to make that statement to the market that we weren't interested in that B2C space. We are a B2B business, and we will continue to invest and grow in that area in order to facilitate and allow our customers through that journey of either it be a digital retail environment, whether it be a physical retail environment. We're there to support.
Martin, I know you're pressed for time today, but just one final question. You've got a fantastic global perspective on the market. We are seeing the likes of Kazam, Cinch moving into this online space, directly selling these cars to consumers and delivering to their homes. Are you seeing the trend move into that position of people now comfortable to buy cars online, not just here in the UK, but across the territories that you cover?
Well, look, I mean, what I would say, I mean, yes, clearly we are seeing a shift in the marketplace. There is no doubt that probably what we're seeing, James, is actually, if you think there's probably, maybe I'll make it up now, say there's 10 points from actually going out and researching to actually buying a car online. We know that our retailers have to be able to cover all of those 10 points to facilitate an online journey. But what we are finding is that customers aren't necessarily completing step 1 to step 10 to the final purchase of the car all through an online journey. They're ducking in and out. So the most important thing right now is to being able to bring offline and online seamlessly together. That said, we know that there will be customers out there and consumers that are willing to purchase a car online. But let's be honest as well, this is probably the second biggest purchase that consumers make. And there's still the excitement and the buzz. And a lot of consumers still want to go in and feel and touch that car. They may then want to then move away and complete the actual transaction online, but a lot of them still want to see it. So I think, yes, we're going to continue to see a shift. I don't think it's probably, moved as quick as maybe some people are talking about, but we're seeing that whether it be in the US or Canada or Australia, or all the other markets we're moving in, we're seeing a very, very similar trend to that. And some might argue that the US is slightly ahead of the curve on this one, but it will take time to come, and there will be more and more people comfortable to do it.
Martin, hopefully we can elaborate on that in a future interview, because I know you're pressed for time today, but I really appreciate you giving up some of your morning to chat about this. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, James. I really appreciate it and look forward to speaking again.
Great stuff. Thanks ever so much then to Martin Forbes. If you want more videos like this one, log on to cardealermagazine.co.uk, click on the live tab at the top of the page. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.